Hello everyone, welcome to the video. My name is Cosolix. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys something a little different. So today we're going to be going over some secret tech in Brawlhalla that you might not have known about. I'm only going over 4 things today, and 2 of these aren't necessarily secret tech. They're kind of known about, but more amateur players probably don't really understand them or know about them at all, but a lot of pros have. And then the 2 other things have been discovered, I wouldn't say fairly recently, but not talked about within people that are below the pro level. And I'm sure 99% of you guys don't know about this. So yeah, if there's anything on this list that you don't know about, hit that like, subscribe, and comment. And maybe you should do it anyways, because you guys are beautiful people. Some of you. We're going to talk about the other ones later. No, I'm kidding. I made a website called brawlshops.com, so go check that out. Anyways, let's get right into this. Done the promoting. Okay. So the first tech I want to go over with you guys is wall touches. A lot of you guys might not really understand. Again, this is those, I'm going to go from those basic to the most advanced tech that is on this list. A lot of you guys are like, oh, wall touches, you just go towards the wall and you touch. It makes a lot of sense. But one thing you guys don't know, which I know some pros didn't know exactly how it worked, or at least 1 or 2, but how do you actually touch? So what counts as a touch and what doesn't? So one thing that counts as a touch, well, like if you're just close to the wall, for instance, like this, I could be right next to the wall. And why does this not touch, right? Like I'm literally inside the wall. And the reason behind that is I'm not holding towards the wall. There's a limit to, well, I'm dead here because I don't have any options. But there's a limit to like where you touch. So like there's like a certain pixel or something, I don't know exactly what it is or what number it is, but it defines like, hey, if you're holding in a direction, if you touch this certain point, I'm gonna count it as a touch. So that makes sense, right? But you can be past that certain point, but if you don't hold towards the wall, it won't count as a touch. Like right here, you can like let go almost like last second. It's hard to like get the exact point, but you saw that, right? Like I'm like right here. Look where I am. How is that not a touch? I'm looking towards it and stuff like that. I'm actually not holding towards it. If you saw a bit earlier, I actually turned towards the wall a bit higher. You see all the way up here, I turned up here, not holding towards the wall, and therefore I'm actually not touching the wall. So you need to physically hold towards, on the controller or keyboard or whatever, towards what you're looking at in order to touch. So yeah, well, you guys might not have known that, but it's not really secret tech, it's just me explaining fundamentals in the game. But the next thing, this is second on the list, is you can actually cancel chain dodges. And what I mean by that is when you land a hit, you can do a certain dodge. It's not called chain dodge, sorry. Well, you can, but I'll explain that in a second. It's a certain dodge called a chase dodge. And you can only dodge like that. Like, did you see what I just did? It's a certain, like, it's called a momentum dodge, where you actually get momentum. And the reason why it's called a chase dodge is you can only chase, whoopsie, I didn't mean that. Is you can only do it when going towards your opponent. For instance, if I hit him, you saw how I tried to dodge there? It counted as a dash at first. But you'll see, I input dodge right about... Do I input it? No, I don't actually input it, my bad. Like, if I keep holding forward, see how that's a chase dodge? But if I do it in the other direction, it won't let me. I can go up because I'm not going behind. But see how I can go up and diagonally left? I can't go up and diagonally right. It just stops. You kind of saw that? See how, see right there? You can chase towards or equivalent to not going away, so up or down, for instance. But I go up and then I try and chain dodge. So what a chain dodge is when you do a chase dodge, but you do one again immediately after. And I tried to do one again immediately after, and instead it gave me a direction, or like a regular dodge that's just a directional air dodge. But if I do that again, you saw what I did there is I chase dodged up and I went towards, and you can see the different animation. It's a different chase dodge. This thing sends you a lot more forward. You can see the type of momentum you get out of it. Because it used to be called a momentum dodge, but now you can only do these when you hit someone and you're chasing towards them, and you can't do them backwards. You'll lose momentum, you'll get a regular dodge out of it. So a lot of people don't know that you can actually cancel these. So for instance, a lot of you guys might know the Russian Mafia combo, down light, jump, chase, dodge, recovery. So you input it with a down light, you jump, you chase, dodge, and hit recovery at the same time. What that does is it gives you a little bit of momentum, and it gives you a little bit of iframes to allow you to stay very low to hit the recovery. But at the same time, you can input moves right after, almost immediately. So you can kind of see, I just downlighted. So I downlight, he goes into the air. I click jump right now. I jump up, and then I'm chase dodging. That's the horizontal input right there. You see that? I go horizontally because I dodged. And then after the first, I think it's like 4 frames or something. I don't know the exact number. A recovery is inputted. You can input them at the same time, but you can see the recovery startup is here. And I am in a canceled chase dodge recovery. And that's the start of the Russian Mafia, so you can actually cancel dodges. And you can do this with like any move, you know? Did that cancel it? Yeah. No, it didn't cancel it. Right there. I didn't even dodge. Or I didn't even jump. I did downlight, and I actually dodged up. But you saw that little animation? So that's the chase dodge animation. You guys know it's a circle. But see how it goes away? It's because I inputted the nair. You'll see it again. The animation might not have even come out there because I didn't do it frame. Yeah, it didn't even come out because the previous one I didn't do frame perfect. I did it 1 frame too late. This one was frame perfect, where it's only like there's a chase dodge, but it doesn't actually show any animations. It's really just you're canceling it out. And a lot of you guys might not know that, but you can cancel dodges. You can only cancel, like, you know, chase dodges. Like if I try and go like that, I can't. You can't just like, once you dodge regularly, you're stuck. But in this case scenario, you can get out of dodges by doing moves. So yeah, that's another case scenario. So I downlighted, and then I tried to chase dodge on the ground, but once you hit the ground, it cancels. So that makes sense. I actually didn't know that, just kind of discovered that now. Right there, kind of cancel it, you see? So you can cancel dodges, and you can recover from them a lot easier. Like, see how fast I can recover from that? Oopsie. Almost immediately. It's because you're just canceling the dodge. But there, for instance, if I do like the whole entire chase dodge, it kind of takes a while. I have to cancel it, you know? And if I do a regular up dodge, you just can't do it fast enough. See? Anyways, that's a second secret tech that you guys might not know about. Let's go to the third one. So this one it's more of a glitch. I don't think it was actually intended. It's called I'm calling it a platform dash jump. And that's what it is. It's when you're on a platform or a soft platform, you do a dash jump. But there's a specific spot where you get a lot more height. So I'm just going to compare it. This is a regular dash jump. You guys know it. This is without me fast falling, what a dash jump is. And see how high I go? So if I do a dash jump, or a dash dance dash jump like this, for instance, or like if I back dash jump, you get the same height. You kind of see it's the exact same. But if I do it on this side of a soft platform, it's a little hard to input consistently, but you'll get a lot more height out of it. See that? There we go. Let's go back. So I did a regular backdash, and I'm jumping when I'm both off stage. It cancels the falling, still considers me on stage somehow. It's more of a glitch, and it treats it as a regular jump instead of a dash jump. See that? And because I dashed, it still gives me that horizontal momentum of a dash jump, but it thinks I'm in the air, so it puts me the regular jump height. So obviously there I was a little too far, you can kind of see. I dashed back, and then I went to dash jump, but I actually hit the stage there. Maybe I didn't input quick enough, but let's do it again. It's a little hard to input. If you go a little too far, then sometimes you'll like hit the side of the ledge. It's a lot harder to do on an actual platform because you can hit that little wall. See that? There we go. If you're too close, it's not going to work. It's a very small input and it's a little bit unreliable because of that. You can definitely practice it, memorize the exact like time to do it. But I'm kind of using this gadget to like have an area of where to do it. But yeah, all it requires is a bit of practice. You can like practice the footing of it, kind of memorize it. It just gives you a lot of momentum. It's easy to approach or get away from people while doing this. It's a little bit secret check. But let me show you on a platform map. Oops.
Training.
Scarlet. Let's pick go Apocalypse. Can do it on anything. It's a lot easier to do on the soft platform because you won't hit your feet on the ledge. Oopsie. See? There we go. Very consistent actually. And you get a lot of height. And it's something not many people know about, so it's a little bit of secret tech. If you want to show it off to your friends. And if you slow-mo it actually, you can see why it's easier on the soft platform. I actually fall down a bit when I'm dash jumping. See how low I go? I'm lower here than I am here. I'm actually falling through the platform. If that little animation decides to go away. Watch my feet. I'm through the platform. I'm actually falling. And then it registers the dash jump. And then look how high I go. All the way up there. So yeah, a little bit of secret tech you can do to approach and stuff like that. Gives you a lot more horizontal speed. And yeah, it's good to like get away with and float against people. Cool little tech. Last thing is a dash aerial attack while being on the ground. So you guys know the difference between aerial attacks and grounded attacks, obviously. But what if I told you, you can do an aerial attack on the ground like this. It's called a falling stair, a falling downer, or a falling anything. You can literally do anything while touching the ground or being right beside the ground, see? As long as you input it right before you touch, you can do any grounded aerial. But what if I told you, you could do it without jumping? So see how I'm jumping to do it? What if I told you you can input this without jumping? So what you have to do is you go to the side of the stage, and you want to do a little dash stance, just like the same input that we did for the little dash jump with extra height. You do the same input, but instead I want you to do an attack instead of jumping. So you would do a little dash and then see that? See how I fell through the platform with an attack without jumping? It's the exact same thing, and it works on the stage. Right there. Without jumping, it's just a little quick thing, and you get a aerial with extra forward momentum because of that dash forward. And you can do this with any attack. Obviously that thought I was grounded. If it didn't, it would do that. There we go. It's a tough input, but definitely doable. And there are some secret uses to it. I don't know how often that's gonna pick up too many people. But let me show you a little secret use. You can't really do it forward dashing, but you can do it. Well, here's one secret use. I can't use this character for it, and this is actually useful. Is see how I can do a ground pound as well. Oops. If I decide to input this properly, right there, I can do a grounded ground pound without jumping. So if I switch to a character like Thatch who has guns, watch this. You see that? It completely cancels all the startup frames and does an immediate ground pound. It's a glitch. It's a full-on glitch in the game. A lot of people don't really know about it. And the reason why this is actually deadly is, I want to show you the hitboxing. So I dash jump and see that, look at that difference. I do the dash forward, not dash jump. Dash forward and one startup frame. As you can see, literally nothing. it's instant. It's a glitch. And here's the scary thing. If I decide to input this properly. I saw pros like Phazon really practicing it. Look at this. It actually has a hitbox. And that is very close to the ledge. So let me show you something real quick. I just gotta time it. There we go. Right there. Look at this. Look at this. It's very difficult to practice. But when someone is off stage and you input it at the right time. Oh, I thought the bot was in a different case scenario. You guys should have seen it. Ugh, stupid training. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. The bot's right there. That attack actually hit the player because the player wasn't holding onto the ledge and sends them downwards and spikes. You are on stage, super safe, literally one startup frame. Literally no startup frames, not even one. It's an instant input. And let's say the Brin was on a set health of red. They die. And I just know how to input it. There we go. I just don't practice it that much because it is hard to practice. And the bot teleported. But you see the point. Like, this thing kills at like 100 damage because gun ground pound kills at like 100 damage. And I think you can only do this on guns. That thing barely didn't kill on Apocalypse. Think of small Brawlhaven. How early. That thing will kill at like 60 or 70, I swear to God. But, yeah, that's some secret tech. If you did enjoy this video, again, hit that like, subscribe, and comment. And if you want me to do another video on secret tech, then maybe share the video. If it gets enough views, I'll do a part 2, and I'll be showing you off a bunch of other things that you might not know about Brawlhalla. So yeah, stay tuned. Thank you guys. Turn the notification bell on. I'll see you guys all later.